The groom camped outside that South City church is now looking for a new place to stay. Good evening, I'm Mike Bush.
And I'm Ann Allred. The church says they need to move. 5 on your side's Laura Barczewski talked with the church and some of those people who are affected. Laura.
Mike and Ann, church officials from St. Vincent de Paul tell me that they have asked the unhoused community that are camped outside the church to move on by Wednesday. That's tomorrow. This all comes after a violent incident this weekend, and they can also help them with assisting them to find a different place to stay. But unfortunately, that area is just not safe for anyone anymore.
It is very hard to be homeless.
Pamela and her fiance have been living on the street for about a year.
You have no other choice than to be strong.
Just recently, they've been staying outside St. Vincent de Paul Church where they felt safe and had access to services until this weekend.
We've been sleeping on the concrete in front of the church, and then there were some shootings right there by this church, and they wasn't very far from me.
That shooting was unfortunately the breaking point, and Celeste Miller with St. Vincent de Paul says the plan they were hoping they had maybe a week or more to execute was shortened to only a few days.
And we developed a plan to help provide services, connect them with drug and alcohol rehab, mental health services, housing services, and gradually get people where they could be safe and housed.
Pamela says staying outside the church was never meant to be long-term, only until they could find somewhere that would accept their housing voucher.
That's been hard. Everybody's been saying they have no vacancies.
So there just needs to be more places for you to stay.
Yeah.
Miller says they were able to find Pamela and her fiance a room at Little Sisters of the Poor for 6 months, so they have a better chance at finding something more permanent.
They've been very helpful, very, very helpful to getting us here to this place. We couldn't have done it on our own.
They're part of the family, so that will not change.
St. Vincent de Paul says none of their services for the unhoused community are going to change. They're still going to have meals, a food pantry, as well as assisting them with connecting them to other services that they might need. So none of that's going to change. They just can't camp on the property anymore after tomorrow. Reporting live from downtown St. Louis, Laura Barczewski, 5 on your side.